Hello, welcome to Tradonomix.
This is the macro picture of Nifty. So once you have the larger picture of a chart, it's best to identify the support and resistance levels and market based on the historic data. So you have what we can say this currently now for us is a resistance level. It was an earlier a support level when we were in this position, and now this has become the support level has become a resistance level for us. We start identifying further such support and resistance levels, and which will help us in entry and exit positions at these levels. So I'm just marking few of the support and resistance with bare eyes. We don't need to even use certain numerical values, just the levels would do. So let me now go into the micro chart of the Nifty, or rather enlarge the picture and show you how it looks. So we have explained yesterday that we and Tradonomix, we follow the intermediate pivot highs and lows to understand if the intermediate trend continues as an uptrend or a downtrend. So here, if you have seen, we had a series of earlier we had a series of lower intermediate pivot highs, and hence we considered it as a downtrend, intermediate downtrend. And then we identified that the intermediate pivot high and the lows have started moving to a higher levels. So we have started getting higher intermediate pivot highs and lows, and hence we can face this trend, or we can call this trend as an intermediate uptrend. So we start now looking at the intermediate pivot lows and highs and take position. So yesterday we had taken a long over here and trailed the stop loss for 15 minutes and exited at the top. Now what do we do if you are an intraday trader? Well, if you're a swing trader, fantastic, you can still hold the a position over here, that is today, and today's low, that is 10,401, would be your stop loss in the morning. This would get raised over here, and you would get stopped out. But if you're an intraday trader and you did not want to hold the position yesterday overnight, so what will you do in this kind of a situation? So here you've seen that there is a kind of a resistance level, and we saw that this morning it crossed the resistance level and made a pivot. So here you can see that it went above the resistance, pulled back, and this can be called as a pivot. So above the first 15 minutes candle high, we have gone long and trailed the stop loss for every 15 minutes. And here, if you see, we have identified, ideally this is not the stop loss, because stop loss is only when the minor pivot low is, we form another higher minor pivot low. So these things are being taught in our course, Tide the Trend. You can follow us and take up the course through our website. However, here if you can identify that we have a series of minor pivots which are or candles which are in a sideways range. So this itself is an indication that it can be either a breakdown or a breakout. So hence we had kept the stop loss at 10,460 levels and exited at a minor profit, at a very small profit.